don't. Crypto trading is a business, right?
Yeah.
And I would say it is a business that requires lots of money. And if you don't have anything doing and you say you want to just trade, it can be crazy. I wouldn't advise you don't do that, but I would suggest, just if you don't even know what to do and you think you want to start trading, it's going to be really frustrating. What I would do is get a skill, learn a skill, and from the skill, the hack when it comes to becoming a successful trader, I mean, you have to invest in learning, right?
Yeah.
If it requires that you let's say you have a target, okay, if I'm able to reach this particular target, I'm not going to trade, I'm not going to do this again. Okay, if I'm able to reach my daily, weekly, monthly, and once you hit the targets, please forget about trading, because if you do, waiting your eye go see.
Hello everyone, I am here with Emmanuel Jacob, founder of Digital Swap and a crypto content creator. Mr. Emmanuel, it's good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so it's really good to have you. So far, how will you say your 2024 was generally in terms of trading and the markets and all?
2024 was quite an amazing year. I mean, it's actually a year wherein I was able to achieve a lot. And when it comes to trading, I was not really involved in trading, but I got a good number of brand deals like never before. And in the aspect of content creation, I was able to I think I started the year with about 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then ended the year with over 45,000.
That's crazy.
And on our Telegram channel, I think we started somewhere around 2K or 3K, then ended the year with over 40K subscribers on our Telegram channel. Then I lost my Twitter account and I created a new one. Then at the time of making this video, I have over 80,000 followers on TikTok. So I would say it was one of my best year, because I experienced exponential growth, I mean, in so many aspects. It was quite interesting.
Yeah, that's massive. Like going from 3K to over 80K, I mean over 40K.
Yeah,
it's such a period of time. It's
really
crazy. Yeah, it's massive growth.
Sure.
So I would like to know what inspired you to transition full-time into cryptocurrencies, into crypto trading full-time?
I discovered an interesting platform called FXCI that will help you to easily make your dream money. Established in 2023, FXCI is a UK-based proprietary trading firm dedicated to empowering traders worldwide by providing access to institutional capital. They offered structured evaluation program to identify disciplined and consistent traders, granting them funded accounts to trade and earn profits. Traders can earn up to 85% of the profits generated, reflecting FXCI's commitment to rewarding traders' success. The firm supports trading on platforms like CTrader and YFT, offering access to various instruments including forex, indices, cryptocurrencies, and commodities. To get started, use the link in the description to create an account or scan this QR code. We have various Telegram channels in different languages, and you can join each one using these QR codes: English, Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. You can find their respective links in the description of this video. Join my Telegram channel for free before it's too late, because free channels will no longer be available in the next few months. Don't miss out. Click the link in the description to sign up with my promo code as displayed on the screen and get 25% discount. Amongst many other benefits, here is one of the most profitable benefits of joining our FXCI Telegram channel. As you can see, we do post signals on a consistent basis. We don't only post signals, we also post charts to show you why we want you to trade a particular currency pair. Trust me, you are not going to see this anywhere else. Okay, actually I was into distributing of recharge card to retailers, and it was quite adventurous. I was passing through a lot, right? It was crazy. Like, you are going to be doing the business under sun and rain, and each and every morning you are going to wake up very early, leave the house, start the business, and you are going to come back very late at night, as late as maybe 11 p.m. So I was always looking for means wherein I could make money at the comfort of my home without having to leave the house.
For the adventures.
And yes, so when I saw the opportunities and the possibilities that revolves around the cryptocurrency ecosystem, I had to go all in, and today I'm grateful I took that bold step.
So for you, it was the financial freedom you could get from being in the industry. That's what motivated you to transition into the industry.
Well, I don't know if I should call it financial freedom.
Liberation.
I don't know if I should call it financial freedom yet, right? But at least it's, although this one is also stressful, but damn, the fact that you don't even need, there are weeks that I don't even get close to our gates, right? There are days I don't even open my door. Do you get? So that is a great deal of, how do I put it? Do I call it transformation? Or do I call it breakthrough? I don't even know the right name.
A lot of freedom,
right?
For you, a lot of space, a lot of time on your hands.
Really.
Do what you want as when you want it.
Exactly.
You're not like compelled to follow a pattern of going out for the adventures in quotes daily.
For
like
you
used to do. So that's cool. I'm happy crypto was able to do that for you. Crypto was that for you. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
I know you create content and you have a community where you lead people and all. So what do you mostly do in crypto?
Actually, what inspired me to start creating content was the fact that I noticed lots of people were struggling to get themselves familiarized with the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrencies. So due to that, I had to start creating content to educate people, right? So our community is more of education, right? To be able to help people know how to navigate through the world of cryptocurrencies. So this is actually what I mostly do, like to help people,
like onboard them
exactly, to be able to know how to use cryptocurrency platforms and all.
I think onboarding is a personal thing for you because after considering where you came from and discovering crypto and what it has done for you so far, I feel like onboarding other people to join in the trend is something that is personal for you.
For you.
Since you onboard people to crypto and all of that, what will you say is the hack to becoming a successful trader?
Well, the hack when it comes to becoming a successful trader, you have to invest in learning, right?
Yeah.
If it requires that you pay money to learn, trust me, it's going to be worth it. So learn as much as you can and try using a little amount of money just to test the waters, to get yourself familiarized with the crypto stuff. Get used to, you should become a good technical analyst and as well as fundamental analyst and possibly sentimental analysis, right? Because these are the factors that is actually going to help you become a successful trader. And you don't have to neglect proper risk management, right? Because sometimes you might be found wanting when it comes to technical and fundamental analysis, but if you know how to manage your risk, you can even make use of signals, right? So signals, people tell you when to buy and when to sell, but without proper risk management, trust me, you are going to get to lose your money within a very short period of time. But if you know how to manage your risks, if you are disciplined enough, and if you have let's say you have a target, okay, if I'm able to reach this particular target, I'm not going to trade, I'm not going to do this again. Okay, if I'm able to reach my daily, weekly, monthly, and once you hit the targets, please forget about trading, because if you do, waiting your eye go see, your man not going to talk.
What's the one thing that's changed the game for you as a trader? What's the one thing you've done that's giving you results so far, and you think if you apply this, if you do this, that's it?
Okay, one thing that really works for me is I don't overtrade.
Okay,
that's just my own, right? And sometimes if I tend to break that rule, like wanting to overtrade, I might get to lose money.
Yeah.
I don't overtrade, and sometimes I allow the market to come to me.
Yeah.
Like I will just look at the charts, draw support, resistance, check a few things, and I know, okay, this coin is viable, a viable cryptocurrency, and it has a potential. And I will just there's this particular time I made a post that sometimes just set your buy orders as a very ridiculous prices.
Yeah.
Bro, if you set your buy orders at a ridiculous prices,
low prices,
yes, that people could be like, this is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Bro, it will shock you that at some point markets will get to that level, and you are going to be able to seize the opportunity to buy cheap and sell high. So that is one of the how do I put it, strategies that has been working for me.
All right. So what's the riskiest decision you ever made? You just mentioned you buy very low, and you say, what's the riskiest decision you ever made trading, and how did it turn out for you?
The most risky decision when it comes to trading was in the year 2020.
Yeah.
And it did not turn out well, right?
Sadly.
So, and that was my first time of making, like, being able to generate, make up to $1,000. That was my first $1,500, like, in bulk, if I should call it that way. So I had multiple. I actually did learn from my experience. It was a terrible one. I had multiple trades that was opened.
Yeah.
And everything went south, and because I use cross margin most of the times, like 99% of the time I use cross margin. So in order for me to maintain this position, I had to send in more money. Right? It was risky, and if it actually turned out well, I would have been able to recover my money. But since it didn't, that was how I lost everything. That was the biggest loss, right? Back then, like that was the biggest loss.
Yeah. I can only imagine. Yeah.
Like my first time of hitting $1,500, and I also lost everything. That was the first time I was able to lose that much. So I learned from that mistake, and till now I cannot open up to 3 positions. I could struggle to open like 2. But no matter how bullish the market would be, there's nothing that could make me open up to 3 positions in one account.
I've had more than 3 positions open. I don't know. I think the problem with having too many positions open is that sometimes you may not be able to track how most of them are doing and which ones have closed, which ones
no, not really. Let's say for instance, maybe if you trade isolated margin most of the time, there's nothing wrong having multiple positions, really. But if you are using cross leverage and every other position are dependent on your remaining balance, it's really, really risky. It's really risky. So as someone who trades cross margin most of the times, it's risky, and I wouldn't advise anybody to open more than one. Really, don't open more than one position on your futures trades.
So if you could go back to when you started trading crypto, what's the one thing you would do differently?
I remember I want to start with storytelling, right? So when I started learning how to trade cryptocurrencies in the year 2017, I had like 2 mentors, and I paid the first guy. I did not really get it. So when Chris and he started teaching how to trade cryptocurrencies, I opted in. And I remember one advice he gave. He said, don't trade yet until you really understand these tutorials, until you really practice, in fact until you understand everything. I did not take that advice. So that is one thing I would tell anyone that is starting out. Please take your time and learn. I was listening to one podcast yesterday, and someone was saying that experience is better than money. And that particular word is stuck with me, right? So what this means is that it's better for you to gain experience in something than, let's say for instance, for me to give you money, and for me to give you experience. It's better for me to give you experience. Like it's better for me to teach you than for me to give you money. Because money without experience, you're actually going to make lots of financial mistakes. But if you have experience, without your experience, you could be able to use that your experience to generate money. So if you are inexperienced in the crypto space, the best way for you to gain experience is for you to take your time and learn. You don't necessarily need to have your own experience before you say I have an experience. You can learn from the experiences of others, learn from their mistakes. That is still an experience that will give you an edge when you actually want to take out the time to practice the things you have learned.
Yeah, that's good. Who would you say is your biggest influence in this industry? Who do you look up to the most?
Okay, I don't know if you know Sola, king of Zamunda. I have a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to my niche, like my niche is influencing, right?
Yeah.
Is my inspiration. Then when it comes to video editing, do you know Mr. Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
I think I introduced you to the guy.
Yeah, I know who's the boss.
So those two guys, I have a lot of them, and I don't even want to mention all of them, but those are the two people that I'm actually looking up to, because they're actually where I'm aiding at. I have a lot of people that are already at the position where I'm actually heading to, right? But those are the two guys that I really want. Yeah. Yes, those are my inspirations.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to the king of Zamunda.
Shout out to the king of Zamunda. Shout out to Mr. Who's the Boss. So would you say Bitcoin is overrated? Because there's been like a big buzz around Bitcoin. Some people say it's the future of money. Some people say it's the next gold, it's digital gold and all of that. Do you think Bitcoin is worth the hype, or is it just really overrated?
I don't think Bitcoin is overrated, because even at the current price, I think around 90 something K, is still undervalued. Do you know that it is this week that I got to realize that the entire market capitalization of the FX market is only about $7.3 trillion,
yeah.
And the FX market has been in existence for
a long time.
I can't even remember when exactly. I think I'm going to do research on that. And the crypto market is less than 20 years.
Yeah.
And it is currently over $3 trillion.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. That's how fast it has grown.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin is not overrated, really. It is not.
Yeah,
It is not.
Yeah.
But let me add this, right? There is a lot of hype around cryptocurrencies and all. And due to this particular hype, I think it's actually going to keep doing more. And also there is possibility for it to go to a really ridiculous price, like really go down. To go down. There's possibility for dips, actually.
Yeah.
But trust me, in the long term, Bitcoin is actually going to do crazy numbers. Yeah. Really.
So I know you trade on Bybit a lot. So what's your experience being trading on Bybit? When did you start trading on Bybit?
Okay, I knew about Bybit some years ago, but I started trading on Bybit officially. That was last day, which was early 2024, and I started trading on Bybit because I considered their affiliates program.
Okay,
and I was like, okay, since I'm an affiliate to this platform, then I'll have to make use of Bybit, because we have lots of alternatives.
Yeah.
So being an affiliate of a platform, I said, okay, let me make use of it. The experience has been quite amazing, and I would say Bybit has one of the best UI, like user interface, right? And there's something I really don't like, the recent upgrades and all, and it's making it complicated, right?
Okay.
It doesn't make sense, really. This unified trading account.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. Let's futures, funds in futures be separate.
Futures, yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah.
I've had series of
experience
like with, okay, let's say I have open orders.
Yeah.
I know sometimes it helps. I had open orders, and I had open orders on spot. Then on my futures account, because I use I use cross linkage all the time. So while on trade, I got to a level where I would be liquidated, right? So I think I like that, right? So Bybit will now cancel the open order, use the money
to support you, to maintain your trade,
to maintain my trade,
so that you don't get liquidated.
Yes, yeah. That is actually cool, right? It has helped me, like, it has saved my ass for like 2 times.
Yeah.
So that is cool, but I think they should just go back to separating futures funds from sports funds. Really, it's kind of complicated for most people that are coming from platforms where these two things are not the same. Then another problem with Bybit is their P2P. Jesus Christ. The amount of scammers on P2P is crazy. And it's crazy because how sometimes I feel like is Bybit only having one customer service. So you won't know all these things until you have issues. I didn't know all these things because I'm really experienced in the crypto space. And no one has actually scammed me on P2P platforms, right? But they have attempted to. There are so many people that are not that experienced and they have fallen into the hands of scammers. Another thing is that lots of people have they have opened an appeal on Bybit P2P, like encountering with scammers. They open an appeal on P2P and it will take months before these issues will be resolved. I was so shocked recently when I had issues on Bybit P2P and I opened the appeal and it took longer than it should. Then I said, okay, let me go to their live chat. And on the live chat, you are telling me that I'm going to get response in 2 days. And you call it live chat. Who does that? Live chat is you drop a message and let's say 5-10 minutes, 20 minutes is cool. Then you get a response from the customer support. But you are telling me that you call it a live chat and you're telling me that I'm going to get a response in 2 days. Who does that? And I did not get any response. I did not. So it's crazy. Lots of people are losing money on Bybit P2P. Lots of people are losing money because of some mistakes. Because of maybe they are just novice, they are not really experienced in all this stuff. And they should also maybe employ someone that will take the time to go through the reviews of reviews other customers are dropping about other merchants on the platform. Because those reviews, and if you get to see these reviews that is really consistent with a particular merchant, you should know that this merchant is a scammer. Because if up to 10 people are dropping negative reviews of maybe kind of a scam format that is related to the other customer, let's say like 5 people are saying that this person will always mark as paid and will not pay, and maybe will open appeal, and because the first person to open appeal, at the end of the day the system will release the assets to them and all those stuff. It's not making sense, and a lot of people are taking advantage of newbies and inexperienced people on the platform. So they should really look into that. They have to prioritize their customers, because this thing that is going on at this point, at the time of this video, I cannot recommend Bybit with P2P to anybody. They have a great product. The P2P is cool. It helps people to be able to buy, but the fact that some people are being ripped off on the platform is really not making sense. So they should do something about that.
So going into 2025, what would you say someone should do or a trader should do to have a successful trading year?
There are a lot of people that when they hear of crypto trading, they just feel like it is a get rich quick scheme. And I would say gain experience through learning. Take your time, use a little amount of money you can afford to lose so that you won't really put your emotions in the line, and just get yourself familiarized with the platform. And if you don't have anything doing, crypto trading is a business, right? And I would say it is a business that requires lots of money. And if you don't have anything doing and you say you want to just trade, it can be crazy. I wouldn't advise you don't do that, but I would suggest, just if you don't even know what to do and you think you want to start trading, it's going to be really frustrating. What I would do is get a skill, learn a skill, and from the skill you make money. Crypto trading or maybe financial market trading is a lifestyle. So it is a lifestyle that needs lots of funding. So you need lots of funding, and for you to be able to do that, you need a steady source of income to fund your crypto trading lifestyle. So get something doing with your life, earn money from it, and use it to fund your crypto trading. And you actually going to be able to make, because there is amount of greed that if you are really poor, you are going to be greedy when it comes to trading. So greedy, and this will even trigger you not to take profits when you are supposed to. This will trigger you to use huge amount of leverage. This is going to make you take a lot of decisions that will hurt you. So just make sure you have a steady source of income. Use it, bring in the money into crypto trading, and yes, prioritize learning, prioritize improving your trading skills. With these things, we have a lot of them actually, but with these few points, you should be able to become a successful trader in the long run. And be disciplined too.
So the beautiful thing about crypto, in fact, is that within the industry itself, there are other opportunities for you to make money and fund the training, like you said.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because like from airdrops, from like there are like you can work within crypto if you are skilled enough. Yeah, so there are a lot of things you can do and get the funding to start trading. So yeah,
exactly.
Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks for being here. Thank you for sharing a lot of value.
Thank you for having me. All right, guys.